They cried at a song on the radio, at a stranger's kindness, at a movie they've seen 10 times, at nothing and everything. And then came the shame. Why am I like this? Why can't I just hold it together? But what if crying easily isn't weakness at all? What if it's a sign of something far more rare? People who cry easily are not fragile. They are not dramatic. They are not broken. They are wired differently. Their nervous system is tuned to a frequency that most people never hear. They feel the weight of a room before anyone speaks. They absorb other people's pain like it's their own. They grieve things that haven't even ended yet. That's not weakness. That's a nervous system built for depth. Psychology calls it high emotional sensitivity, and research shows it is neurological, not chosen. The brains of highly sensitive people show measurably stronger activation in the areas responsible for empathy, awareness, and emotional processing. Their mirror neurons fire harder. A stranger's tear on screen lands like a personal loss. A harsh word from someone they love echoes for days. And the tears, they're not a loss of control. They're the body doing the only thing it knows when feeling becomes too large to hold. But here's where it becomes painful. Because the world was not built for people who feel this much. They were told, from childhood, to toughen up, to stop being so sensitive, so they learned to swallow it, to cry in cars and showers in the 3 minutes before they had to be okay again. They became experts at feeling everything and showing nothing. The cruelest thing you can do to someone who feels deeply is make them feel ashamed of it. Because they already know. They cried at school and got laughed at. They cried at home and got told to stop. So they built a wall with their own shame as the bricks, and then spent years wondering why they felt so alone inside it. But here's what science actually says about these people. They make better leaders, better listeners, better healers, because they cannot ignore what others pretend isn't there. Research shows that people who feel deeply consistently outperform others in empathy, creativity, and human connection. The tear isn't the weakness. The tear is proof that they are still paying attention to life in a way most people stopped doing years ago. If you cry easily, you have not failed at being strong. You have simply never stopped caring. In a world that rewards people for feeling less, you chose, without even knowing it, to feel more. And that is not something to fix. That is something very few people are brave enough to carry.